Hi everybody, Jen Henriksen, Mission Adventuring Travel. I hope you're having a great summer. Last time we did an update on COVID-19 and just a travel update on what's been going on the travel industry side of things. Many of you are up to date because you're watching the news, but I just wanted to give you kind of an update. We're at August 11th now, 2020. And what we're seeing is that travel for 2020 is really just the cancellations are just extending out a little bit further and further into the fall. And what we're seeing now is some of the cruise lines are even canceling their sailings through the end of 2020. So what that means, a lot of people are like, what does that mean? It means 2021, baby. That's what it means. Is probably the best bet is to stay away from travel in 2020, just because there's so many uncertainties. Now, depending on what agency, which travel advisor you speak to, you could get totally different answers. Okay, that is just my opinion, but just I would recommend, because we're still in such a state of influx where, even nationally and globally, we aren't really sure what's going on. There aren't systems or vaccines or whatever in place to be able to, go through this more methodically. And until those are in place, I think we're going to be just kind of tripping our way through. So can you make reservations for 2020? Absolutely. But what I would recommend to you, I know we still have some clients that have later in the year reservations as well. What I encourage you to do is just be ready. Be ready that those cancellations are going to come. And if they do, you won't be surprised. The good news that I have for you is that with as long as this whole thing has been playing out in the travel industry, the suppliers are really getting their arms around it. They don't know any more than we do as far as when it's gonna, get better, but they've had enough time now and enough cancellations that go through that they're getting their systems in place to be able to handle them better. What we're seeing, Royal Caribbean's doing a fantastic job. We've had a lot of refunds with Royal Caribbean. And while they're taking pretty much 90 days, pretty much everything, airlines, cruise lines, it's taken pretty much right at the 90-day mark, with some exceptions, but 100% of our clients are being refunded if that's what they've put in for. We aren't seeing a lot of issues. So be encouraged, whether you booked with us or you didn't book with us. If you haven't seen your refund yet, don't run to your credit card and put in a dispute claim. They're coming through. They're just taking a lot longer. Okay, so the best advice I can give you is to contact the supplier directly or the travel advisor that you booked through if you haven't heard from them, and just let them know, what's going on. Check in with us. Let us know what's going on with your refund. Most of us are waiting that 2 to 4 weeks, or once every 60 days, whatever we've told you, that we'll check in. Like, we have a calendar, so a lot of travel advisors have it on their calendar, and it'll say, okay, check in with Jane Smith on Wednesday. Her refund should be coming in anytime now. And then it comes to the top of our list as well. So be patient, continue to be patient, continue to look to the future. I want to encourage you guys not to hold off on making all plans whatsoever. 2021 and 2022 have incredible deals going right now for travel. It's obviously the travel industry wanting to get things going again as well, but you and I both know that we're going to get to the bottom of this. Eventually they're going to figure it out, and when they do, the world is going to reopen again. And when it does, you want to be able to take advantage of some of those great deals that they've put out, encouraging us to get traveling again as well. I'm doing the same. And the good news is, for those of you that maybe have booked later in the fall stuff, we aren't seeing a lot of domestic stuff canceling right now. Our agency doesn't book a great deal of domestic, but we do mostly European. And what we're seeing is that we're seeing some adjustments on the European side of things. Domestic is going well, but as the states are having their COVID issues, those things are going to adjust as well. So enjoy your travel if you're traveling domestically. Be safe and smart. Don't contribute to the spread of this. Please wear a mask when you're out publicly, and practice social distancing at all times. But if you're looking, especially, I have a lot of people that are talking to me about special birthdays, anniversary celebrations, weddings and honeymoons that were canceled this year. Don't get discouraged. Go ahead and start making your plans. Make it for 21, 22. A lot of those suppliers, what we're seeing is that they already have systems in place that if there were any chance that there'd be a cancellation, you're going to be able to get your money back or change to another date anyway. We're a tour operator. We offer month-long trips to Europe and things like that. When we reopen ours for 2021 and 2022, it's 100% refund. So you really have nothing to lose if it were to get canceled, right? Other than some date changes and the inconvenience of that. But a lot of us are familiar with that now after going through 2020. So be encouraged. Travel will reopen. We're seeing some extending cancellations going later into the fall now and into the end of the year. But hang tight. Things are gonna change. And when they are, we're right here for you. So thanks for keeping us in mind. Have a great day, everybody.